There we are, folk. Hello. There you are, folk. The statement is great. The statues on the top aren't that great. Of course, when you're standing against a massive lion and that little sheep or little deer has a very little chance of survival, the greed and the survival of life very much explains the law that we govern today, and it bends towards that very meaningless life that we have created around us. All laws, I have always said, is a theft to our freedom and our survival as a being or a life on earth. Yet, every individual is equal and before and under the law has the right, the equal protection and the equal benefit of the law. Now how, and without discrimination, and how would you really put yourself to test on that? You may come across that that your intended thoughts that you had was so clear that you complied and followed the rules and the laws of that particular state or province or government or institute or the place of work or even at home. How would you say that you have not discriminated your own wife? How would you say that you have not discriminated your children? How would you say that you haven't disturbed or troubled your family, your own family? And how would you say that you haven't made any other differences against your own benefit? Well, I could carry on longer, but I need to carry on going to see the political office here in the province of Ontario.
Look at this. There's a little sheep against the lion. Now how can you say every individual is equal before and under the law and has the right to the equal protection and equal benefit of the law without discrimination? Of course, on top, you can interpret the law according to how you stand at your stature. So larger you are, the statement below it is quite clear to stipulate that the law is equal pretty much. Yet, when you stand against the lion and the little sheep or the little deer or little animal against the lion, would you call it that the law is equal against the hunger and against the against all odds of survival? Now, all odds of survival should stand in the means of your actual means of your stature and actual means of your the main itself kind of troubles and disturbs the equal balance. The little platform where the sheep is on is actually longer to try and balance the weight of the lion against the to kind of, in a way, if I were to interpret, if I were to give you a little rundown of the balance and the equal statement that is written below it here. Every individual is equal before and under the law and has the right and equal protection and an equal benefit of the law of without discrimination. Now that's what you call a true and a very aspirational way of erecting this sculpture. At the same time, would the law really state, and if you interpret in other words, as it is today in this world that we live in, the bigger and the more powerful you are of the kingdom, the greater and the more powerful the law is bent towards your benefit and the benefit of this beautiful little young lamb and the survival of the young lamb diminish against all odds of this amazing and beautiful, good morning, beautiful and very majestic looking animal. That's the lion. That's the animal kingdom for you folk. But if you translate that animal kingdom into the human life, human beings does not adopt the natural behavior of a human being or change according to the environment and adapt to be intelligent living beings on this earth. Hence we have to create these very laws and make statements such as this to put forward our equal benefit and equal treatment without the way you look, the way you are behaving, the way you are being brought up. And I always call it, all laws in front of you are put in the cause of your innocence. All laws are perfectly normal to where you come from, yet they do not wholly and fully represent who you are and what you are. You comply with the current set of values and you follow the current set of rules and respect all beings and all life on earth.